Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. It is me, Brooke, and today we are building my actual house in The Sims. If you didn't see my last video, I'll link it in the description below. But I created me, my boyfriend, and some of our pets, and now I'm creating our actual house. It's as accurate as it's gonna be. I mean, I did change some of the furniture to how like I would want it to look in real life, but I'll tell you what's accurate and what's not once we get into it. But yeah, this house is on the gallery if you want to download it. It's a good starter house. It's on the bargain bin lot in Willow Creek if you would like to download it. But yeah, like I said, I kind of just made it how I wanted it to look. Like some of the color, like most of the outside is pretty accurate. It looks kind of weird in The Sims, like how I have, you'll see in a minute, but I have stones that lead to the porch to the driveway. And I mean, it looks weird in The Sims, but it doesn't look that weird in real life. But yeah, so, and those windows, they're more like, the windows that I just put there, the long ones, they're more like, there's only one of them, but like they sit in the middle of the like the wall thingy. But so I put two, and then I was like, oh, that looks really weird. So I just changed all the windows to the small windows. And I mean, I put windows in the bathroom too, and there's not even a window in the bathroom. But like I said, I just made it how I wanted it to look, and to look decent in The Sims. I didn't want it to look weird, and I also wanted to be able to play in this house. So, yeah. But right now we're just doing the outside. We have tan siding on the outside, so that is partially correct. The roof is red, so there's that too. We actually do have a back door, but I didn't add that because the living room's already small enough. And our porch isn't really, it's not really a porch, it's just steps. And it's not really too wide, it's more like one wide. And there's railings on one side and not the other side. So that's kind of inaccurate too. And side note, our light, the front porch light, is actually on the other side too, but I didn't want to put it there because I felt like it'd be too cluttered. But the stones in the front, I think I'm about to put those in. We don't actually have a birch tree in the yard, but it was the closest thing to what we do have in the yard. I don't really know what kind of tree it is, but yeah, here I am putting the stones. They look really weird in The Sims, but it's accurate. So I was just trying to get, you know, as accurate as possible and try to make it look good. RJ actually drives a, it's supposed to be red, but he spray painted it black. It's a Ford F-150, and I drive a Nissan Maxima. But I think, I don't know what kind of car that's supposed to be in The Sims, but yeah, like I said, these stones look kind of weird. But they're not that weird in real life. Plus, we also spray painted our initials on the stones that are in front of our cars because, you know, that's how we do. We actually have two grills in the front yard, but one of them, like, rusted out the bottom, and the other one was just, like, a cheap $20 one from Dollar General. So that's why I put that little one in. I don't actually have a garden box thing in the yard, so I couldn't find, like, we don't have, like, blue chairs, like blue lawn chairs in The Sims, so, but we have, like, the little plastic white chairs that you can find anywhere. We have those, but we spray painted them blue, so there's that. I think I'm just doing the terrain paint now, yeah. We'd have a fire pit in the yard, but it's like a barrel. It's not like an actual fire pit. So RJ thought he was super cool and brought his fire pit home, and he was like, now we can have a fire. So that's why we have that in the front yard. We just have a collection of things in the yard, so yeah. Not much more I could say about the terrain here. We don't actually have a mailbox in the yard either. It's actually, we have to walk down the street. It's like those mailboxes that are all together. And I do this in all of my houses just because I think it makes the lighting look better. But, I mean, there's like 1 light in each room, not like 7, but that's what we got going on right here. All these pauses, I think RJ was trying to talk to me. Those sliding doors that I put in there, I actually changed those to regular doors because it makes more sense. But we actually have those sliding accordion doors in our house. So I tried to be, you know, accurate, but then it looked weird, and I actually wanted to play in this house, like I said, so and then our bedroom, we have that kind of wood flooring, but throughout the rest of the house we have linoleum, but I kind of wanted it to match and look how I wanted it to look. So I put a stackable washer and dryer in the bathroom, but that's not accurate either. There's actually a washer that goes in the corner where I put the stackable, and then there's a dryer right in front of it. It's really weird. We need to invest in a stackable because it would make a lot more sense. But pretty much the bathroom is pretty accurate. Instead of that green shower curtain, it's like some weird flower shower curtain. And we do have concrete floor in the bathroom. Our bathroom's not finished, so landlord says we can do what we want with the house, but I don't want to invest in something that's not mine. I'd rather own my own house and do what I want there. And all the walls are white in this house. I cannot stand it. I can't stand white walls. I want to paint the walls so bad, but like I said, I don't want to invest in something that's not mine. We actually have a bed set that looks like that. That pretty much actually looks like our exact bed set. So we don't actually have lamps. I've been trying to find lamps for probably over a year now to put on the sides of the bed, but I can't find any that look decent, you know. But we do have black curtains in the bedroom, so that's pretty accurate too. And the window that's all the way at the end, well, on the other side there where the dresser is, it actually has a AC unit in it, but we don't have AC units in The Sims, so that dresser's pretty accurate too. He has a dresser that looks like that. And there's supposed to be a closet over in the corner where the dresser is, and then we have like 2 little cubicle things on either side. Our room is actually bigger than what it portrays in The Sims, but I couldn't fit like everything in there, so I just kind of left it like that. And for some reason, when I try to move objects up in my game, it like sends me like somewhere completely random in the game. I don't know what that's all about. I mean, I haven't looked into it. I probably should because it's really annoying. If anybody knows what that's about, comment down below and let me know because I have no idea. And I probably could Google it and find out myself, but we don't actually have a shoe rack there. We just have our shoes lined across the wall, but it makes more sense to have a shoe rack, so that's why I put a shoe rack there. Like I said, I just want our house, I just basically made it how I want it to look. That coat rack is actually hanging on the back of the bathroom door, but I wanted my Sims to be able to walk through there. In our kitchen, it's a lot smaller in real life, and I put kitchen islands on the side of the stove there, but we don't have like the little bar stool things. We don't have enough room for all that, so. In our living room, like there's no furniture in it right now. I mean, I have furniture that I could go get, but right now, since we have a roommate living in the other bedroom, we have all of my like terrariums and animal cages and guinea pig stuff out here until we get the furniture. But for the time being, like I don't know what to do with our living room right now since it's so small. Like there's a kitchen table. It's actually like if you were to look at the house in The Sims, our kitchen table is actually in front of that window right there, like next to the kitchen table. And then we have the guinea pig cage across the living room, and then the dog cages are where the bar stools are, and then the terrarium's right next to the dog cages. So it's kind of weird right now, but once we get some furniture, it'll be bumping. So I'm just waiting to get some furniture. But I actually have a love seat and a recliner that I'm going to go get soon. That's all that'll really fit in this living room. This living room is tiny. I cannot wait to move. I want to get a 3-bedroom. That way I can have just like an animal room. But right now our living room is the zoo room. So, and like I said, I just made this house kind of how I wanted it to look. How I want to furnish it. But yeah, pretty cute I think. Like I said, can't stand the walls. I wish they were at least like gray or something like that. I just can't stand the white. I feel like I'm in like a prison or a hospital or something. Too much white. Kills my vibe and my creativity. Before we got the animals and stuff, we actually did have a TV stand that looked like that, and that TV in our living room, and then we had like a blue couch across, but that's all we had in the living room. And then we had our coffee table in the middle. The paintings and stuff that I hung up on the walls there are kind of accurate. I mean, I just have like random tiger paintings, and there's a stocking on the wall right now, and there's like a metal thing on the wall. It has butterflies on it, so that was pretty accurate. Since we own guinea pigs, I put that hamster cage in there. I mean, I wish I could turn it into my animal room, but like I said, we have a roommate, so. My computer desk is actually in the living room where the chair is, so. But I guess that was it. My video just cut off, so I guess that's all I recorded. Alrighty, so, well, I hope you guys enjoyed this build. Let me know what you guys think in the comments down below. I hope you guys like and subscribe, and I will see you all in my next video. Bye, guys.